Okay, so a quadratic is something like this, where the A, B, and C are integers. We've worked with these. We've called these a trinomial or a polynomial. It's a quadratic because it's squared. Because we have an x squared term, that's what qualifies it as being a quadratic. Okay. Which, as you brought up the 4 thing, it doesn't quite coincide there why they would call it a quadratic, right? But
why don't you call it review factoring that is that quadratic just confused me.
okay, or we can put trinomials. Because trinomials means it has 3 terms, and that's what we're going to be factoring. Okay, so starting with, and this isn't new, something like this. First thing we check for is what?
We can't see.
First thing to check for is there a greatest common factor we could pull out of this? So, between these 3 terms, is there a common factor? No. Okay. So then we do our x.
Not this.
So on the top is A times C, on the bottom is B.
At least it's not we have happy news.
True. Very true.
That was a
No, we are going to have happy news. That's what
No,
these
well-
are. A times C
I
is
wasn't gonna tell her yet. I was going to let it happen. But
15. B is 8.
Suffered.
Are we going to get good news again?
Let me just
Okay.
suffer peacefully inside.
So we need 2 numbers that multiply to be 15 and add to be 8. 3 and 5. So remember, we go x squared plus 3x plus 5x plus 15. Then we group these. The first one, everything's divisible by an x. So what comes out is x times x plus 3. What can we divide out of the second group? 5. So that becomes x plus 3. Now, do we have good news?
she's going to dream about that.
I have nightmares of it all the time.
She wakes up.
That's all I hear in my brain at night. Good news. I'm like,
You know what? I have your snap. I'm just going to do that at like 12
You
in
should
the
just
morning.
message her with good news.
Good news.
Hey,
Y'all-
look, I got some good
So
news.
there we go. Our answer is x plus 3 times x plus 5.
You did that. Oh,
Wait, so
my freshman year finals.
So here,
are you okay?
do we have a common factor we can divide
No, I
out?
was looking at my classes.
yeah, 5.
This is terrible for
That's
Okay,
terrible though.
so divide out of 5.
Is that right?
Okay, can I have the side conversation stopping, please?
No, you can't.
Okay, then do you want to go step outside, please?
It's called out there.
Okay, then stop. So now once we divide out that common factor, we're just looking at what's in the parentheses, right? And now I need to factor that stuff. So do the x. What two numbers multiply to be -5 and add to be -4? -5 and +1? Sorry, sometimes I just let you guys like blurt out the things when I ask a question. Okay, so this 5, I'm just going to put a little arrow and bring it down. Bring in the -5 and the +1. Then we're going to do our grouping. So what comes out of the first one? Everybody? Just an x?
And 1.
Okay, so here when I divide out the x, I'm going to do that first. Would be, what, x minus 5? Okay, and then the second group, I can divide out only a 1. And do we have it? Do we have good news? We do.
I literally, can I like run out of the classroom, please?
Then we'll get hypothermia.
No, 'cause-
So our solution is x minus 5 times x plus 1. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am missing something. What am I missing? I got to bring down that 5.
Ugh. Forgot about that fine.
Oh.
I was like, it's fine. What are you talking about?
Always have to, if we divide something out in the beginning, we got to remember to bring it on down.
Okay.
Okay? One more example, and then I'm going to let you work.
Yeah, are you guys?
Can you go back to that page? I'm gonna sue you.
There you go, so no.
So,
So we have 4x squared plus 20x plus 25. So looking at this one, is there a common factor?
no.
No. Okay, so we just need to start with our x. Now, since there's a number here, we have to remember to multiply by it, right?
Yeah.
So 4 times 25 is 100, and then my b term, my 20, goes down below. We need to multiply to 100 and add to 20.
10 times
Oh, that was quick. Okay. So I've got 4x squared plus 10x plus 10x plus 25. Group them. The first group, now what will divide into both of those? An x. Anything else?
2x.
A 2, right? When there's a number in front of your x squared, make sure you double check for the number part also. Okay. So let's see, that's going to be, I'll break down the 2x. 4 divided by 2 is 2. X squared divided by x is x. Then 10 divided by 2 is 5. And the x's cancel. Okay, now the next one.
5.
Just a 5, right? And it's positive. How do we decide if we're going to use a positive number or a negative number here?
Because there would be a plus sign.
Because of what sign's right there in the front. That's correct. So here, that's going to be 2x plus 5. Do I have it? See, if I don't say it right, you guys don't answer me. Do I have good news?
Yeah.
Okay, I
The
tried.
way she looks straight at me, she's staring into my soul, which is a little scary. She like looks at me. Do we have good news?
That's like some jigsaw stuff. Won't play game.
It feels like I'm gonna get haunted by a ghost. It's a little scary.
Oh,
Okay, so you have an assignment. It's review factoring is what it says, right? It's under the link that says the chapter 10 quadratics. I think there's is there 9 questions on it, Savannah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 9 questions. Just a little review.